Hello. In this tutorial, we are going to use the clone stamp tool to remove a person from this group photo. Let's get started. So if you haven't used the clone stamp before, the way it works is you look on the left-hand toolbar and there is an icon for an ink stamp, like the kind you would use to get stamped so you could get back into a basketball game. You're going to click on that, and you'll notice if you just randomly click anywhere on your image, you get an error. It's basically telling you, hey, you need to tell the clone stamp first what the source of the image is before it'll work. Why is that? Well, because the clone stamp works by sampling pixels from one part of the image and placing them wherever you use the brush to paint them in. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see this better. I'm going to hold down the space bar. When I get the little hand, I can click and drag, and I am going to remove the person on the end of the top row. So you can see my brush, it's a circle. I'm going to hold down the Alt key if you're Windows, Option key if you're Mac, and take a look at how my cursor changes from a circle for the brush to a crosshairs. That means wherever I am clicking, and then I let go of the Alt Option key, it's now going to sample those pixels. Check out how the brush, when it's hovering over the person on the end, as I start to brush, it is brushing the pixels from the rock wall onto her. And wherever that crosshairs goes, I'm pulling pixels, which is why when I get to the edge of the picture, I get a straight line. The secret to success with the clone stamp tool is to resample. So I'm going to go back to a different part of the rock wall, hold down the Alt Option key again, and click and start painting. This is so I get a good sample, but also in this case, as I Option click again, so that I'm not developing a pattern, because I want to try and make this look as real as possible. Now, as you work around figures, you can also lower the size of your brush. A couple different ways to do that. One, you can right click and use the size slider, or you can use the bracket keys on your keyboard to make the brush larger or smaller. And the reason I want to do that is that I want to get over here right up next to this person and fill in those pixels. So this is a tool that is incredibly useful in Photoshop. You've just got to take time with it by selecting from different parts of the image and just keep repainting and reapplying that clone stamp until you are satisfied with your result. And there we have one less person in our image. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and have a great day.